Okay, guys, so this is the Gasmic Tarot, and I'm doing something out of the ordinary for me. It's my first political reading, but I've been bugged by Spirit to put some clarification on the energies around the Donald Trump presidency. I do want to clarify, I am not a Republican, I am not a Democrat. I'm an independent, I'm an American who cares about people. And I'm going to continue to get bugged until I get this out, so I'm just going to do it. And hopefully they'll leave me alone in this subject. It's not a subject I feel comfortable approaching, but, you know, doing what you can do. So I'm just going to pull a 9-card spread here. It's going to be, I don't know, we'll see what happens. If you're guided to this, hopefully it will give you answers for some of you that have questions. And I'm just going to pull the top 9 after I shuffle. Okay, Spirit, for the highest good for whoever is guided to this reading. Highest good for whoever is guided to this reading. Okay. Highest good. All right, so let's go. Okay. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see them. Can you guys see all these? Yeah, okay. 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 Alrighty then, so let's get started here. Okay, so let me bring the cards up here. King of Wands. This is I think this represents Donald Trump because this is a businessman. Oh, well, okay. So this is a businessman. He's in businesses with energetic communicator. That makes sense. Because Donald Trump does communicate quite a bit. He's in business and management, also acting. So yeah, this makes sense because Donald Trump had that television show, right? So that reality TV show. So this card represents Donald Trump and the persona of Donald Trump in relation to his persona as far as his presidency. The 9 of Pentacles. His platform. Okay, so Make America Great. So this is about financial stability. The platform was about financial stability. It's also about home and feeling safe. So that build that wall and make sure that, you know, we're feeling safe in the U.S. was definitely his platform. And so this is represented here by this 9 of Pentacles card. Okay. I think I'm going to pull these 2 together. Actually, these 3. Now these 2. Okay. So we have opposition here. We have a love-hate relationship. So some of the folks that follow Mr. Trump, his supporters, really love him. There's this amazing partnership. He's doing it for us. Actually, I think he's the next best thing to sliced bread. And then you have on the other side of the coin, you have the people that vehemently hate him, feel betrayed, look at him as if he is the Antichrist. Okay? So we have a lot of different opinions here. I find it interesting, quite interesting, that we have such opposing opinions, and yet each side can't see why the other one feels the way they do. So I find that interesting. And it's really causing a lot of turmoil and a lot of strife in the U.S. Actually, in the, you know, these strong opinions aren't just in the U.S., they're in the world. And it's really causing a lot of division because of the presidency. And this is, nobody's going to argue that. I see the Tower card, and that, take a look at this. This is the card of the walls are tumbling down. And, you know, he did talk about changing things, making America great, draining the swamp, right? So what I get from Spirit here is the message that he is shaking things up to such an extent. And this card is the card of chaos. And so this chaotic time, this tumultuous time that we're having, look at all the protests. Let's go back to 2017. The Indian protests over like the Dakota pipeline, and the environmental protests, and the Black Lives Matter protests, the protests against the way that folks are being treated, that has actually energetically really affected the entire world, because it's not just limited, this change isn't limited to the U.S. He's actually facilitating change in the entire world. So Donald Trump is doing exactly what he was supposed to do in his presidency, which was to shake things up and wake people up. Now, I am not saying that the policies he's putting in are impacting the U.S. in bettering us in any stretch of the imagination, because I know he's taking away a lot of things that were put into place for safeguards for the environment, etc. But what I see is a lot of people waking up. A lot of people are coming out of their slumber, and they are participating. So what that leads to is a death and a rebirth. So a new way, a new stand. His presidency is bringing to light a lot of things about the establishment that are not acceptable anymore. Okay? Whether it be something that he's done or something that he's, because of his actions or his communications, have uncovered as people need to end what we're currently doing and then look at things and rebirth in a different way. And really, he's really facilitating spiritual growth in his presidency. Not his spiritual growth, but the growth of our nation, actually the growth of our world. Because of his presidency, it is sparking such a change in our spiritual evolution. The final outcome on the Justice card, balance, fairness. I don't think that after this presidency we will ever be the same. He has changed the world forever, and how we evaluate the people that we put in charge, and how we, what balance is, what fairness is. There's so much of upheaval right now, and he's doing exactly what he was energetically supposed to do, is break it down, shake it up. So whatever your political affiliation is, I hope whoever's watching this takes away the positive message, which is that Donald Trump was elected on a persona of, you know, this reality TV host, a businessman. He's going to keep us safe, and we either love him or you hate him. But what he's doing either way is he's helping shake things up for more positive change in the future. Now, I may get nudged to do some more political readings about the presidency, what's upcoming in the election. I do appreciate you folks. If you'd like to hear more, click the subscribe button. Keep your comments that you're going to put to being constructive or nice and don't start attacking each other, please. This is a loving channel. I am in your face tarot readings from the Gasmic Tarot, but appreciate you subscribing to the channel, supporting the channel as we move forward with this, and hopefully I will not get any nasty grams on these comments. You guys have a delicious rest of your day, and happy Labor Day. Take care.